It was midnight when Lily Anderson decided that it was the perfect time to steal alcohol from the Rude Rabbit's bar. Moving on tiptoes, she quietly approached the bar. Without making any noise, she grabbed a bottle, but what she held felt more like someone's hand. She was about to switch on her torch when she heard a whisper, Who's there?" She turned on the torch and moved toward the source of the voice. "Oh, so it's you, Baldy," she said, narrowing her eyes. "So even you steal potassium hydroxide's liquor, huh? Does he know about this?" The guard shook his head nervously, sweat visible on his forehead. Hmm, wait, I'll call her right now. It's time to take revenge for waking me up. Muhahahaha. She chuckled in an evil tone and was about to shout when the bodyguard immediately folded his hands in front of her. "Please, ma'am, have mercy on me. We sometimes have small parties just to lighten the mood, and that's why we were taking this. We aren't even allowed to leave this place and—" Before he could finish, Lily interrupted. All right. I won't tell potassium hydroxide anything, but you'll have to include me too." "Ma'am, how can you come with us? Either agree properly or I'll call her right now," Lily warned. "Oh, no, no, please. Just come along, but don't create any trouble, heh," the bodyguard said nervously. Unwillingly, the bodyguard accepted her proposal and led her to the place where they were partying. It was an old garage located at the far end of Elena's den. It looked like an abandoned area that no one ever visited. This was where the staff secretly partied and celebrated their small victories without the Mafia queen's knowledge. "What an amazing place, damn!" Lily shouted in excitement, immediately grabbing everyone's attention. The other members of Elena's gang froze when they saw Lily in their secret hideout. They instantly stood at attention when they realized the Mafia queen's mistress was approaching. One of them whispered to the bald bodyguard, "Why did you bring her here? If ma'am finds out about this, we'll all be dead." "I had no other choice. She threatened me," the bodyguard replied helplessly. Meanwhile, Lily took a good look around. The place was surprisingly clean and stocked with plenty of alcohol bottles and snacks. Of course, all of it stolen from Elena's den. Suddenly, Lily's gaze fell on a DJ who was busy setting up the audio mixer. She looked impressed. Tapping the bald bodyguard on the head, she muttered, "Wow, Baldy, I had no idea you even had a DJ. But how did you manage to bring a DJ inside? How was he allowed in?" "That DJ is not for us. Actually, he's Madame Elena's personal singer," the bodyguard replied. "What? What does that even mean?" Lily asked, making a strange face. "He sings for Madame," the bodyguard said. "Ah, is this rabbit Mafia or some emperor? Such weird hobbies. Does she have any advisors?" Lily asked, looking at the bodyguard. "Karina Madam, of course," he replied. "Oh, then this rabbit really is no less than a queen," Lily said. "Does she have a harem?" Lily asked with a smirk. "I don't know, ma'am," the bodyguard replied, utterly frustrated. Suddenly, the DJ walked up to them and, looking at Lily, said, "Yes, your praise?" "Lily, Lilou Anderson the Great," Lily began. But before she could finish, the bodyguard jumped in between them. "She's the future queen of Elena, ma'am." Lily looked at him with disgust and stomped hard on his foot. The bodyguard cried out in pain as Lily continued, "That's not true at all. By the way, what's your name?" "Myself, Victor Hale." "So what all do you sing?" Lily asked. "Piams, party songs, and romantic songs too, but only for our—" He started getting shy, but before he could finish, they heard a voice. "The party didn't start without me, did it?" Everyone turned toward the source of the voice. Victor instantly rushed toward the woman excitedly. "No, no, Karina. How could we start the gathering without you? You're the one who adds charm to every evening," he said flirtatiously. Karina responded with a shy smile. Lily frowned at Karina and muttered, "What is this rat doing here? And do you two have something going on?" she asked with a smirk. Karina, already irritated by Lily, snapped back loudly, "Yes, we do. And what are you going to do about it?" "Huh." Lily glared at her and began circling the couple. "Are you forgetting who I am, little rat?" she said. "Does potassium hydroxide know about your little love affair?" Lily asked in an evil tone, making Karina gulp in fear. That means she doesn't know," Lily continued. "Just imagine what will happen when Akbar, Elena, finds out about Salim, Victor, and Anarkali, Karina. This time, she'll have Anarkali sealed into the wall, and along with her, Salim too. Then keep giving Ghazals and advice from inside the wall. She spoke in a husky voice, terrifying the couple. No! The two screamed together, imagining the horror. Please, please don't tell Elena, Mom. She'll really have us bricked into the wall, please? They begged, folding their hands before Lily. Lilu's heart softened at the sight. With melodramatic tears, she said, Don't worry, Salim and Anarkali. In this lifetime, no one can separate you. No one. Because your protector is with you. To save you, I'll let myself be sealed into the wall, but I won't let anything happen to you. She declared this dramatically. Karina leaned toward Victor and whispered, Out of fear of her alone, even a wall would break. Lost in her overdramatic imagination, Lily climbed onto the table and pictured herself as the savior of Elena's staff, rescuing them from her clutches. She raised her right hand and clenched her fist. From today onward, no one will be oppressed anymore. This is our promise to all of you. We will save you from that villain, potassium hydroxide, and then we will all live a life of peace and harmony, she declared dramatically, full of determination. Everyone responded by smacking their foreheads. Ma'am, we came here to party. We can discuss peace and harmony later, Karina muttered, dragging Lily out of her imaginary world. Oh, yes, good, you reminded me. DJ baby, play the music, Lily said excitedly. Don't call him baby, Karina replied angrily. Possessive girlfriend, Lily muttered as Victor turned on the music. The alcohol bottles were opened, and as everyone drank, they ended up rolling around on the floor in complete chaos. Everyone was dancing like maniacs, enjoying themselves as if there were no tomorrow. By now, they were all drunk, especially Lily, who had been drinking nonstop. Completely wasted and swaying from one corner to another, Lily suddenly stopped the music. She grabbed the microphone and began singing loudly, completely off-key. Everyone joined in, matching their steps and dancing wildly, enjoying every moment to the fullest. They were having so much fun that they completely forgot they weren't in a club, but inside the lion's cage. Lily danced on top of the table, performing the weirdest steps imaginable. Victor was busy doing a couple dance while several staff members, completely wasted, had already passed out and fallen asleep right there in the garage. Suddenly, the sound of a gunshot echoed through the garage. Everyone who was still awake turned toward the source in terror. Everyone except Lily. They trembled in fear when they saw Elena standing at the doorway. Her glare was so deadly it felt as if she could kill them with her eyes alone. Lilu jumped down from the table, looked at Elena, and ran toward her, shouting, Rabbi! She was just one step away from Elena when her throat tightened. The next moment, she threw up on Elena's shoe. Everyone instinctively covered their mouths in horror. Victor muttered under his breath, It's over. Tata. Goodbye. We're done for. On the other side, Lily grabbed Elena by the shoulders. Giggling uncontrollably, she kissed her on the cheek and slurred, We will save all of them from you, you little rabbit. With that, she collapsed against Elena's body. Elena wrapped an arm around her, holding her securely. It was afternoon. Everyone who had been present at the party now stood lined up in front of Elena, who sat on the sofa, glaring at them in complete silence. Everyone stood with their heads bowed. They were terrified, their bodies drenched in sweat. Lily, who was standing beside Karina and Victor, whispered, See what's going to happen because of you people, huh? Because of us? The couple said in unison. This all happened because of you. If you hadn't been singing so loudly, we wouldn't have been caught, Victor whispered back. If you hadn't brought the mic, I wouldn't have sung. It's all your fault, Lily retorted. It's your fault. No, yours. 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 Shh! Stop it! Karina hissed. Death is standing right in front of us and you two are fighting. Just look at Elena, ma'am. It feels like the cremation ground isn't very far. Karina concluded nervously. Yeah, Victor said, pointing at Lily. You said you'd save all of us. You're our protector, so save us. As he said this, he pushed Lily forward. Because of the push, Lily stumbled ahead. Elena glared at her, eyes burning red. Lily swallowed hard in fear. Before she could say anything, Elena pulled out her pistol and began loading bullets into it.